Well, with two very busy acting careers and seven kids between them, you might ask yourself, how did Teresa Palmer and Sarah Wright Olsen find their Zen? Well, they are sharing how they manage it all, including how there is no perfect when it comes to parenting. And Teresa could not be with us, but Sarah joins me right now. Well, let's talk about this book. And it's an evolution from your much loved blog. What made you and Teresa want to start the blog in the first place? Like, how did you two come together for this?
Well, we actually met at a brunch where there were other actresses there, and everyone was sort of talking about what they were doing with work and auditions and whatever. And Teresa and I were like, "You want to have babies?" And she was like, "Yeah." And then we just bonded over the fact that we both wanted to become mothers, and we were in our early 20s. Teresa didn't even have a boyfriend, and she knew more about motherhood and mom blogs and just like the whole deal than I did. And then as we became mothers, for us, I was very far away from home. My parents were living in Kentucky, and her family is all in Australia. And we kind of felt like we didn't have a community. And so we wanted to create a community and stay connected with other mothers all over the world. So we created YourZenMama.com. And it's a space where, everyone can be supported and share their stories. It's not just our stories, it's stories from everybody. And then we started that writing journey, and really we pulled from our mentors and from midwives and doulas and doctors and people that we learned from along the way. And we were able to put it all in a book that deals with everything from fertility, pregnancy, the journey, the baby, beyond, all of it. So, and pregnancy loss, which was very important for us to include an entire chapter on that.
Was there a rhythm, though, that you had to get in to find out what your voice would be together, in what you were sharing with the world?
I love that you asked that question, actually, because when we set out to do this, we were trying to write the book that we always wanted to read, which was like sitting down with your best girlfriends and hearing their stories. If maybe something that happened in our journey, doesn't resonate with you, and that's okay. And so we have friends of ours who also wrote, and for Teresa and I, we were able to just kind of be like a friend to someone who's reading it.
And, the dads, they definitely have a voice too. Both of your husbands are actors. It's one thing for you to decide, I want to share everything, but to get your husband, your man to do it too. How much was that for you too, with Teresa and you to convince the husband or husbands, or was there much convincing?
There wasn't much convincing, which was actually nice. They're both very, wonderfully sensitive and open and vulnerable men, really. It's good for husbands to read this book too, or partners to read this book and to be able to say, okay, now I understand what you're going through as a partner. So if that's something that resonates with you, if you want to be the person like Eric, my husband was squirting, coconut oil on me as the baby's coming out.
Wow.
Like if that's your jam and you want to do that, great. Eric was hands-on, and if it's not, that's okay too.
Now, aside from this, you and Teresa, you guys have so much in common. You both also have other businesses that reflect your passion for the environment, sustainability, and plant-based healing. As a vegan, I'm so excited about to talk to you about this. So tell me about Bayo.com.
Yes, so Bayo is it's a plant-based organic skincare line for the whole family. And, this was something that my partner Anna and I created because we wanted organic, clean, plant-based products that everybody could use. Teresa started Love Well, and it's a plant-based supplement, and it's a drink, and it's amazing for little ones, and then also for moms and dads. And so it's great, especially when you're a vegan. It's a wonderful thing to get all the good nutrients in there.
Yes, I'm going to dig deeper into both of those companies and products. Let me ask you before I let you go, you just released new music that you wrote after the loss of your dad. Condolences on that. What's it been like to release those songs into the world for everybody to hear and sharing that journey?
The way I think everybody processes grief in their own way. And I took time to just write, and I wrote a song, I'll Wait Right Here. And it just talks about the entire process of being with someone that you really love and seeing them wanting to stay here on earth, but knowing that they need to go. And, having it out in the world now, I think people have been writing me and telling me how it's really helped them heal, especially with this last year of losing so many people in our lives.
So many people can connect to those words, those lyrics at this time and beyond and beyond. Well, I want to let everybody know the Zen Mama Guide to Finding Your Rhythm in Pregnancy, Birth, and Beyond is out everywhere now. And visit their vlog, yourzenmama.com. Sarah, thank you so much for your time today.